We've been here for about 6 days, and we are going to be heading up to another city that I can't pronounce either, because if you guys follow my channel, you know I can't say a lot of stuff because I'm illiterate, apparently. I can't even say that word right. This room itself cost me 150 kip a day. I'll show you the place before we get out of here. We got about a 4-hour bus ride. We're going to head up north a little bit. Let me show you the room real quick, and let's get out of here. So the first part is we have a little kitchen. You see, it has like a, what is that called? Like an oven fan, right? Like if you look in there, dun dun dun, like it actually has a fan, but there's, is it for this? Is this what's going on? I don't know. And then you just have a sink and whatnot. You got the ghetto piping. And if we turn on this light here, we have the bathroom. The bathroom's actually not bad. It's got, the water's hot. I love it. And then we have the sink. The only flaw is when you run the water, which is like insane. I think I just splashed you guys. It goes right here and then it leaks right near your foot. You see the water like right here actually. So when you're brushing your teeth, eventually you end up standing in your toothpaste. Disgusting, right? We have this whole area, which is really nice. And then you have a desk here, a couple chairs, and then just computer stuff and whatnot. Nice table. I mean, again, this is very nice. It's like a little, like a studio apartment. I have the biggest fridge, actually, in the entire complex. They bring me toilet paper every day. We're in Asia. I don't use toilet paper like that. And then the bed's a king size. It's not bad. The only flaw is it's not really that soft. The pillows are nice. The blanket is nice. But it's just like, do you guys hear that? Anyways. And then we go in here and we just have, you know, normal closet, a couple hangers and whatnot. So that's kind of it. Oh, almost forgot the beer. Hi. So it is a nice place. I love it. You're right next to the market. You see the other videos, all those markets, all that walking that we did around, finding like the super mall and the shopping mall, the street markets, the food, the wet market, all that stuff is like right down the road. So this is an awesome place to go. I'm gonna pack up. We got our bag. We're almost done. Sometimes I have to, you know, I was packing my clothes. I realized I have like 9 shirts. I only wear like 3. And I'm also getting fat. I'm gonna pack up, I'm gonna get everything put together, get a shower, we'll go get some coffee, and we're gonna get the hell out of here. So I'll see you guys in a bit. All right, guys, so we finally made it here. We're at this city. I don't know how you say the name. I think it's like Thakhek or something like that. Thakhek. But we are finally here. But this is the cool part. I didn't realize this, but you see behind me, we have the city, Laos. But if we go behind me again, we have Thailand. Hello, Thailand. We are right on the Mekong River right here. We're staying at like a little hostel. This is a really nice hostel and it's ran by this American dude. And most of the people there are from Israel. Really cool people to talk to. I got to catch up on some stuff I didn't know about family histories and whatnot. So it's been a good experience. But today we're gonna head out and just kind of take a peek. You see it's got a little boat restaurant. They were having a little party last night. There's, again, pretty much like the rest of Laos, it's pretty chill, it's quiet. There's definitely more Western people here than there has been in a lot of other spots from what I've seen thus far. And I think that's so cool. Like, it's freaking Thailand, bro. You can see some of the traditional temples, like here's one. I mean, it's Thailand, they're everywhere, right? You see the Thai flag right there? Yeah, look at that, Thailand, woohoo. I don't know if they have like a dock visa, you just swim across and they give you a visa, or do they just shoot you? Let's not find out, but there is a dock right there. And there's a boat here. So is this boat in Cambodia or is it in Thailand? Overall, the trip was good, man. The bus ride was super chill. I paid $200, right about $11. And it was a long bus ride. If you're gonna do this ride, I think it's like $300 and you can get a private van. You'll get there in like 5 hours. This bus was stopping everywhere, picking up everybody. And they were also loading stuff, transporting stuff like you see in like a Vietnam bus where they're selling, like where they'll transport stuff for money. It ended up taking like 7-8 hours, which is kind of where the downfall. I saved $120, which was like $7. Cool. It definitely did take a long time. When I got here, I got the hotel. You know, living in Vietnam and taking sleeper buses, that's a long time and it's stressful, but this was fine. Like, it was calm. The guy only honked when people jumped in front of him, like legitimately were gonna create an accident. And he wasn't sitting there cutting people. Like, he was behind the same traffic for like an hour and a half on one point of the drive. He wasn't like trying to pass everybody. Much respect to that on Cambodia, or on Laos side. Hey, look, we got a little puppy. Yo, this dog's trying to hump me. What's up, buddy? I'm so confused what he's doing. No idea. Are we done? Yeah, like street food here. There's really nothing really going on. Yo, this dog is just following me. He keeps like nibbing on my calves. Oh, it's a female. The bitches dig me. Sorry, I had to do that.
Here's like the main road. You see here, this is where we walked from the bus. I don't know what this is. It's like a monument. Here we go. 21 March 1946 Park. So some kind of like a war museum or something like that, historical thing. Yeah, and you can hear, like, it's just quiet. Like, there's a lot of traffic. Oh, it's so traffic, but it's pretty chill. And it's got like that Thai thing. I don't, is that a Thailand thing? The green and gold? I only saw that in Thailand. I never saw it in Vietnam or Cambodia either. No, I didn't. But you see like just a temple here. This is like the front and back side of it for say, like you walk in there, you're out of it already. Stores are opening. I think we're gonna go grab some food. So the plan is tomorrow. So today I got a lot of work to do. I know you guys are getting sick of me hearing that, but tomorrow we're gonna rent a bike. We're gonna do like the loop thing. Somebody told me the whole trip takes like 4 days or something like that. Like it's a roundabout trip. I don't think we're gonna do 4 days. Like you can just see like the stress of me getting right now. So I think what we're gonna do is we might do it for a day, like just hit some points, and then we'll kind of call it with that. This is another thing I noticed about Laos. There's always holes in the road. They don't have sewer grates on anything. That's really, you see the front again. Taxi guys looking at me. A couple more hostels, ATM. Look at this guy, he's fishing in international waters. It's just too easy. Stupid jokes, but too easy, right? How's that for a backdrop? So I figured I haven't really talked about it yet, like what I think about Laos since I've been here. We've been here for like right about 2 weeks. I know this, I'm probably not the one to judge Laos based off 2 weeks of just going to tourist spots and whatnot, but I have to say Laos is a really cool spot to be. It's very chill. And that's something that kind of throws me off is like, if you've ever been to Hawaii, the way that we act is kind of like, we're not lazy, but we're just kind of slow with purpose, if that makes sense. Here in Laos, it's kind of the same idea. Like everybody's kind of slow, they're just chill, they're relaxed. It's not that they're sleeping all day. Most people in Laos seem like they stay awake most of the day. I think it's just a Vietnam thing. They get everything done. It's just a real relaxed vibe, which I like. And when we were in the south of Laos, there's a lot of Westerns. Even the hostel I'm at right now in this city, it's an American from Colorado. So there's a lot of Western people that work here that are the same thing. Like they start adapting to that vibe. So that's a really cool thing. If you're gonna come to Laos, don't expect like an upbeat, crazy experience like you'd see like in Vietnam or Bangkok or something. You're not gonna find that here. So far, I mean, we still have to go to the capital. I think that's gonna be our next stop. I think that's the big reason why Laos just isn't on that list when you think about going to Asia. Where do you go to party? You go to Vietnam, you go to Thailand. Yeah, overall it's good. It's super clean here. I love, like there's a lady here, I'll show you real quick. There's a lady right now, she's just kind of cleaning up the area, trash bag, everything, like detailed cleaning. Like people take a lot of respect to the country here. Yeah, there's trash around, of course. Even you go to San Francisco, it's a landfill. So I'm not gonna say any country's perfect, not at all. But they really take pride in like their areas, which I appreciate. It makes it much more of a beautiful country to be in. Like when you're in an area that's covered in trash, you don't always feel too happy, right? Especially if you do content creating. I spend a lot of time having to edit out things because there's always trash everywhere, you know, and I haven't had that problem here. And the next one I say is traffic. Traffic is really cool. There's rules of the road. People, for the most part, follow them. So when we took the bus here, actually, the bus driver was chill. He wasn't sitting there trying to pass everybody all the time. Yeah, if we got stuck behind like a semi-truck or something, he would pass these. If he was behind just normal cars, he'd be behind them, which is something you don't really see in a lot of other parts of Asia because they're always just like, it's a race to be in the front of what? Red lights and stuff like that, they stop. The honking is minimal. There's been a ton of traffic driving back and forth and you guys probably haven't heard any of it. It's a relief, you know, you can sleep in, you can do stuff, you can work, and you're not worried about this, babe. The final part, the people. I've only been here for 2 weeks. I feel the people don't really care. I think there's a lot of Western people in Laos that come here to visit. So when you see kids and, you know, adults, anybody that's not, you know, Western, they don't really second look at you. They don't care. And I don't mean that in a rude way. Like if you're traveling through like south of Thailand or like most of Vietnam, when they see Western people, usually the kids and whatnot, like they get excited. Like there's this hype, like, oh my God, what are you doing here? If you speak the language, they're like, oh my God, you speak the language, you know? And when you meet adults, they're always trying to like get you to have drinks with them and hang out with them and trade stories with them and talk about like, you know, what your country's like. You don't see that out here. It's not a bad thing at all. I think they're just naturalized to just Western people being out here. Even the hotel I'm staying at, it's just ran by an American and all the guests are from Israel. You know, like, so it's just a bunch of white people in there. So when we walk around, I think they feel like, oh yeah, it's just a normal day. I see why Tom Cruise and Chris Brown and all them get annoyed going to public. You know, like they can't do anything because they're always getting hassled. And I always felt that in a lot of parts of Southeast Asia. Here, you don't have that. Should you come here? I definitely think you should come here. It's way cheaper than Cambodia by like a lot. Is it cheaper? I think it is actually a little cheaper than Thailand. Cheaper than Vietnam. I think it's hit and miss. Like my hotel right now, I'm paying like $5 a night. Vietnam, you can pull off like $7. So yeah, I guess it is a little cheaper. And we are in tourist areas and it's cheaper than most of Vietnam in general. The full VOA to walk across the border is $42. It's $40 for the actual visa and $2 for the stamp. Again, just be ready to chill. If you're coming out here to party and go nuts, this is not the place to come. If you're coming out with your family, your wife and kids, or your husband and kids, whatever the case might be, or just bringing your significant other, this is a nice spot. Like, it's just calm. You can go to a coffee shop, you can go to a random bench in front of Thailand and just make a video, and it's normal. People don't look at you crazy. There's not a lot of honking or anything like that. In general, it's a great spot. So I would definitely say come out here. This is a must. Tomorrow we're gonna take a bike trip. We're gonna see some of the culture out here in Laos, what it's all about. We haven't really seen any of that yet. Like, I've seen the environments, the people, just how they live, yada yada yada. This lady is all over the place sweeping. She just works in this coffee shop. Like, she doesn't sit around on her phone, like wasting time or sleeping. Like, she's like, I'm gonna clean the area up. Respect. Tomorrow, we are gonna head on a bike and we're gonna go see some stuff. So till then, guys, I will see you again.